It has been a wonderful journey. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the fasten seatbelt sign has been turned.
So we're in Volgograd now, but are we really in Volgograd? Or are we in Stalingrad still? Where do you think we are doing? Volgograd or Stalingrad?
Feels like we were 80 years ago. I hope the Germans don't bomb us though.
It's okay, someone else is doing that. Let's go see what Stalingrad, Volgograd looks like. Look at these bad boys. Made by Rost Selmash. You've got Kirovets, a beautiful big tractor. Still producing the essentials here in Volgograd, or Stalingrad rather. А тебя как зовут? Очень приятно, Никита. Посмотри канал, подписывайся, лайкай. A new subscriber. А в YouTube? YouTube есть? Никита Соло. По-английски, если умеешь напечатать. Got a new fan. Dylan's first Russian car experience in a Lada Granta. Let's ride. Stalingrad, baby. We're about to enter Stalingrad. Time to check out Volgograd at night. Wow. Beautiful main cathedral right there. Opera house or something. And our competitor, the Volgograd Hotel, because we are in the in-tourist. The classic Soviet experience. What do you think of this classic Soviet experience so far, Dylan?
I think I'm not seeing enough spies in there.
Yeah, usually in the bar area you'd have, you know, a certain type of lady who would hang out and spy on the poor chumps who'd come from abroad. That was a very good technique that we had here. But we didn't see any ladies of that kind. They're called night butterflies in Russian. Ночные бабочки. But yeah, we didn't see any. Who knows? Maybe we'll meet some, maybe not. Let's see. Looking for food in Volgograd at night. What are we gonna find, Dylan?
Steaks.
Yeah, I think we're going for the steak option. The men need meat. Because tomorrow we're gonna see a lot of stuff. You guys will see that stuff with us. So, oh, Moliere restaurant. People love France here in Russia. Apparently everywhere, even in Volgograd. Where's the meat? We need the meat. Спасибо. What's this? Oh, kissy kissy. Strip Club 69. This is amazing. Should we go to Strip Club 69? I don't know, it's a Tuesday night. It's a little early to go to Strip Club, I think. It's only 10 p.m. right now. I don't know the etiquette on strip clubs, as you guys saw. It was my first time in Belgrade. So maybe this is a tradition for Russian provincial cities. Maybe I'll make a strip club compilation one day. Who knows? Let's see. But yeah, I can't believe this. Strip Club 69. Kissy kissy. Private dance. Wow, amazing. We're still looking for steaks, meat, food. Oh, what do we have here? Bar Девчонки. Girlies bar. Okay, strip club, girlies bar. I don't know, I think we're spoiled for choice, aren't we, in this city? What's happening, Volgograd? What's happening on a Tuesday night at 10 p.m.? We're just trying to get food here, right? Hell of a welcome. Welcome to beautiful morning Volgograd. We're about to explore the city today, and we're starting off on Peace Street, Ulica Mira, or World Street, who knows? The word has two meanings in Russian, but probably peace. So let's go check out Volgograd. The city was initially known as Tsaritsyn when it was founded. Then it became Stalingrad from 1925 to 1961, and then Volgograd. For now, it's still Volgograd, but who knows what's going to happen in the future. This city was the location for mankind's deadliest battle between the Soviet Union and Nazi Germany. The Soviets won, but at the price of 3 million casualties in total for both sides. My grandfather also fought in World War II, but thank God, at least it wasn't here. Here on the Square of Fallen Fighters, you can see this tree, which survived the worst of the Battle of Stalingrad in 1942, 1943. Here we've got the grave of several notable commanders at the time who defended the city. So Major Kamenchikov, Captain Fatahudinov, who were Soviet citizens, and even a foreigner, actually a Spaniard, whose name was Captain Ibaruri Ruben Ruiz, hero of the Soviet Union. Very interesting to see that it was a very international effort, obviously, World War II, so even they had a Spanish man fighting on this side of the war. This is the Alley of Heroes, monument for the citizens, the people who lived here in Volgograd, who became heroes of the Soviet Union and died fighting in this horrendous great battle. Here we see Yefremov, Malyshev, Shurukin, Akatov, Maximov, Filipov, so many names, so many young men who died in this war. Here we can see the mighty Volga River. Wow, this is huge. Mighty Volga River. Guys, we found a Soviet drink machine and we're about to get some soft drinks. Dylan, let's do it. 30 rubles, that's about 40 cents probably in US currency. And you get a beautiful little glass of Soviet drink. Used to be a communal glass actually for this stuff back in the day. Let's see what it is. Oh,
yeah, single use.
Single use cup.
We're saved.
Relieved, right? There goes the little Soviet drink.
Water.
Alright, taste it, man. What's it like? Good?
Tastes like water.
Soviet water, good. Let's see what I'm gonna get. Alright, my turn. Get the Soviet drink. Let's see what I want. I want Duchesse, which is the traditional Soviet lemonade, which is done according to government standards 28499-90. How did the standard taste? Good standard. Press the button. And wait for the Soviet drink to appear. Got our little cup here. Nice and red. Just like the whole machine. First Soviet drink in Volgograd. Not bad, pretty good. Tastes nice. Very cheap. Thank God this isn't the cup that they used to keep for everybody. They used to have a glass one that everybody used to use back in the day.
It's a bit reminiscent of the Roman communal sponge. Okay,
guys, if you get it, if you know, you know. I'm not gonna explain that one. But yeah, a little bit of communism in all historical periods apparently. That's Soviet classic. Granddaddy Lenin. Always good to see him. "58 days in fire." That's the length of time that Sergeant Pavlov spent with his men defending Pavlov's house, which we're about to see. It's a house that survived many German attacks, and these brave men held it for basically 2 months and survived. And this is what the house looks like now. It's been restored to its original form. And this is what Pavlov's house looks like today. So you got a part that survived the war, and then most of it's been restored actually. It's incredible. So this building was basically a battlefield, and then now people are just living here. Incredible. So over there you can see Pavlov's house, which was rebuilt for the most part, just one wall that was left from during the war. And then here we've got Gerhard's mill, which was completely destroyed as well, nearly. And yeah, this is a memory of the war. This was rebuilt, so now you have life there. And then this is the memory of death and destruction. Here we've got Barnley's fountain, a fountain that really represents the life and destruction that coexisted in the city during the period of the war. And got, you know, children playing around a crocodile of all things actually, but anyway. And the destruction of Gerhard's mill right there, and then Pavlov's house behind us. And this is from a movie, this, right? Also.
Yeah, a movie, Enemy at the Gates, with Jude Law. That's actually where like quite important scene of the movie takes place. That's where Jude Law gets his first kills in the movie.
Nice. Another funny thing about this fountain is that it really reminds me of my childhood in Florida. I mean, I didn't dance around a crocodile per se, but did get very close to alligators on boats, so seems like I was destined to see this fountain maybe. On the 6th of November 1943, Stalin, the leader of the Soviet Union, said that Stalingrad, Battle of Stalingrad, was the sunset of the German fascist army. Here we got the classic Soviet tank, the T-34, which basically saved the Red Army, allowed it to win. This here is what's left of a T-34 that participated in the Battle of Stalingrad and was found in 2011 only at the bottom of a river nearby. We're going deep down into Volgograd's metro system, Lenin Square. Let's have a look. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not a metro, it's a tram. Go see Mamayev Kurgan. We're going up the steps leading up to Mamayev Kurgan. Each step represents one day of the Battle of Stalingrad. There's 200 steps in total. And here, right up there, we're about to see the Great Motherland Monument. The Motherland Call statue is at the site of the deadliest fighting during the Battle of Stalingrad. Many people died here. It's the end of the day. We're pretty beat. We're about to go back to the hotel. But on our way back, we see this. Anti-tank hedgehogs right in front of the old Stalingrad Hotel. What do you think of the old Stalingrad Hotel, Zone?
The fountain looks pretty cool. Look at this fake bomb.
Look at the guys, look at the fountain. There's There's a fucking bomb sticking out of it. And what's that? Is that a man? And a man sticking out on this side. 4 stars somehow. Who knows? I don't know. That looks fucking weird. I wouldn't live here, but apparently it's got 4 stars.
At least you're protected from tanks. You feel like they will not roll into the lobby.
Yeah, they won't roll into the weird fountain. But we're almost back at the hotel. And we're walking past the construction site. And here, it says this was the main Soviet shop during the Soviet period. And this was also the place where Colonel Burmakov captured
Head of the German 6th Army, Marshal von Paulus.
Captured the Germans there and ended the battle in 1943. And it's going to be an art museum in a few years, apparently. Bye-bye, Volgograd. You were kind to us. Time to go to Moscow.
Let's go.